Hello friends, welcome to Kamath Astrology, and today we are going to understand one more nakshatra, that is the Vishakha nakshatra. So Vishakha nakshatra is the 16th nakshatra in the zodiac belt. Now before we proceed further, when you launch this video, you will see a subscribe link similar to the one shown in this figure. So if you have not subscribed to our channel, you can do so by clicking the subscribe link, and you will automatically be notified whenever I add a new video. The subscription is absolutely free and there are no charges related to subscribing to this channel. Om Shri Durgaye Namaha. Now let us understand where exactly this nakshatra lies in the zodiac belt. So in the zodiac belt, this nakshatra spills across two rashis or signs. That is, the first three portions of this nakshatra lie in the Tula Rashi, and the last portion of this nakshatra lies in the Vrishik Rashi. Remember that every nakshatra is 13 degrees 20 minutes in length. So this nakshatra starts at 20 degrees in the sign of Tula Rashi and it ends at 3 degrees 20 minutes in the sign of Vrishik Rashi. So you can see that the first 10 degrees of this nakshatra, or the first three portions of this nakshatra, they lie in the Tula Rashi, and the last small portion of this nakshatra lies in the Vrishik Rashi. This is one of the reasons why this nakshatra is also known as a Tripad nakshatra. That is, the first three portions of this nakshatra, they lie in one sign, and the last remaining portion of this nakshatra lies in another sign. So if at the time of your birth the moon was placed between these two blue lines as shown in the figure, then your Janma nakshatra, or the nakshatra in which you are born, is nothing but Vishakha nakshatra. So in this video we will explore the characteristics of people born in the Vishakha nakshatra. Now let us look at the symbol of Vishakha nakshatra. The symbol of the Vishakha nakshatra is a triumphant arc as shown in this diagram. Okay, this arc symbolizes victory. Okay, so people born in the Vishakha nakshatra, they always symbolize victory over their enemies. Now this nakshatra is ruled by Jupiter or Guru. Okay, and it lies in the sign of Tula, which is owned by Venus or Shukra. So people born in this nakshatra, their mind is influenced by both Jupiter or Guru and Venus or Shukra. Remember that Jupiter is Dev Guru and Venus is Daitya Guru. Okay, so people born in this nakshatra, they have the characteristics of both these gurus within them. What I have said just now is true if the moon lies in the first three portions of the Vishakha nakshatra. However, we know that the last portion of the Vishakha nakshatra lies in the Vrishik Rashi, or in the sign of Scorpio, which is ruled by Mars or Mangal. In that case, the mind is influenced by the characteristics of Jupiter and Mars. Now, this nakshatra is unique in the sense that it has two ruling deities. One is Sapta Agni, or the god of fire with 7 faces. Okay, and the other is God Indra, who is the god of lightning and thunder and rain. So this nakshatra also symbolizes agriculture and harvest. Okay, when do you get harvest? When you sow seeds, when you nurture those seeds with rain, with heat, with air, right? So what this means is these people get victory after some amount of struggle. Okay, that is, they have to sow the seeds, they have to nurture the seeds, and only then do you get the crop. And this is what symbolizes victory for people born in the Vishakha nakshatra. Now there is one more angle to this. Vishakha nakshatra, the first three portions lie in the sign of Tula or Libra. Tula or Libra is the sign of balance. If you see the symbol of Tula, it shows a weighing scale or a balancing scale. Okay, so these people are very balanced in their approach. Okay, and because they are influenced by both Jupiter and Venus, they can make excellent lawyers. Okay, they can win in almost all kinds of debates. So these people form extremely good attorneys, extremely good lawyers. Venus also represents creativity and Jupiter represents higher knowledge. So these people are highly skilled in music and dance, in different types of fine arts. They can also be very good painters. People born in the last pada of Vishakha Nakshatra are influenced by Mars and Jupiter. Okay, so these people are more aggressive than the people born in the first three padas of Vishakha Nakshatra. Now, what is the negative characteristic of a person born in the Vishakha Nakshatra? Person born in the Vishakha Nakshatra is often jealous or envious of others. Why is this? Because the ruling deity of this nakshatra is Indra. Okay, and Indra has these characteristics of jealousy. So people born in this nakshatra, they are often envious or jealous of others. There is one more negative side of this nakshatra which is highly debated in Vedic astrology. As I explained earlier, Vishakha nakshatra is also called as Tripada nakshatra. That is, the first three portions of this nakshatra lie in the sign of Tula and the last portion lies in the sign of Scorpio. Now, out of the 27 nakshatras, there are 6 nakshatras which classify as Tripada nakshatras. Now, which are these nakshatras? So, the Tripad nakshatras are as follows. First is Kritika, second is Punarvasu, third is Purva Falguni, fourth is Vishakha, fifth is Uttarashada, and sixth is Purva Bhadrapada. So, for these nakshatras, their first three portions lie in one sign and the last portion lies in another sign. Now, there is one negative thing associated with these 6 nakshatras. If a person dies in these nakshatras, it is said that it is a bit inauspicious. It is believed that if a person dies in this nakshatra, that is in the Tripad nakshatras, in the family or within the relatives of this native who has just died, there will be 3 more deaths within a span of 2 years. So, there are special types of shantis which are done to pacify the negative energies that are formed when a person dies in the Tripad nakshatra. Now, this is also highly debated in Vedic astrology. Some people call this as a superstition. Some people say this is false. But this is the thing which exists about Tripad nakshatras, and I thought I should inform you about the same. Vishakha nakshatra is also one of the Tripad nakshatras. It is also a Ugra nakshatra or a fierce nakshatra, and death in this nakshatra is considered inauspicious. However, we have no control over our own death. So, to summarize, a person born in the Vishakha nakshatra is highly creative. Okay, he is a very good person in communications, okay, in debates. He destroys his enemies, therefore they make very good lawyers, attorneys. Okay, they are highly creative in music, art, painting. And the people who are born in the last pada of Vishakha nakshatra, they are also highly aggressive and ambitious. So friends, this is my analysis of characteristics of people born in the Vishakha nakshatra. If you like this video, please mark it as liked on YouTube. Please feel free to subscribe to our channel by clicking the subscribe link. To contact us, you can write to us at astrosevaworld@yahoo.com for any queries. You can also download my mobile application Kamath Astrology on Google Play Store, or you can visit our website astroseva.tripod.com to reach out to us. So guys, thanks a lot. Hope you liked this video. Bye. Take care. See you soon.